Hello, I'm back to rip off other people's work for content. Sorry, I mean I'm back to draw people's original characters because they asked me to. Very nicely. Alright, I have a little guy now. Look at him. He moves. He shuts his eyes like his eyes are his mouth now. You know what? That's the recording we're going with. Alright, I have 5 today. I did 4. I only recorded 4 by accident. Whoops. But yeah, I have that. Right, roll the clips or whatever. Come on, do that. Yeah. Right, so this is the Sky Goddess by Umbrella Child. This is also the one where I discovered the Magma.com blend tool. Anyway, this is where you can see the cogs turning in my brain in real time. Well, real time sped up like by 2000, but you know, basically real time. Anyway, this one was quite fun and easy to draw. Not the one I started with. The one I started with I forgot to record. I'll show that one at the end, I think. But yeah, this was kind of good. I like it. Also, I put more effort into the background than I did the actual character. And yeah, we're back actually doing line art again. I did that last time, but you know, it's actually become a thing now. I stuck with it. I'm so proud of myself. And yeah, I'm using the lasso fill tool because I remember that exists too. Like, that's such a cool thing about Magma. Anyway, I draw eyes way too long sometimes. But yeah, it's so nice when things are only like 2 colours and I just get to do that. Like, I don't need to think about colours, I get to actually put more effort into like the shading and that. I mean, this one I didn't put that much effort into the shading, but you know, it went by quickly and that's what matters. And this one I used a lot of blend to it. And yeah, I found this nice little star brush. So like I made stars with it. And like I did a little city background and oh, I like this one. I like this one very much. You can see me trying to figure out which brush I want. And then doing all of that manually before discovering I could just make a box and do that. Which was so much quicker. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, like an absolute imbecile, but yeah. Right, I quite like how this one turned out. I did this one for a trade a couple weeks ago, and yeah. Also, used another medium for this one. I just kind of felt like it was fitting. There's like no correlation there between the hot land and the sky, but like, I think it works. Right, and on to the next one, where my friends are going to probably think I'm a bit of a strange person if they find my channel, because I am drawing fish people. Anyway, I completely forgot to record this one, so I went back and rendered it so I could use the footage. And yeah, this one was also for a trade. I've done a lot of trades. And like, I'm just going to use this opportunity to talk about art trades, because like, I think they get a bit of a bad name in the art community because like so many people do trades and then don't hold up their end of the deal, or like they draw something that like a 2-year-old would draw. That sounds very offensive when I say it out loud, doesn't it? But yeah, a lot of people don't tend to like trades, but like I don't think they're too harmful. All in all, I think they are just a little bit boring though, because like if I'm gonna draw somebody's character, I want it to be, look at me, I did your thing, I'm like the best. But like, if I do it for a trade, then it's expected of me. And like, same way with them. Like, if somebody draws my character, I'm gonna be really happy and surprised. Or like, if they just say they want to do it for free, I'm gonna be really happy and not surprised. But I'll be surprised that they offer. But yeah, in a trade, you don't really get that because, well, both of you are expecting something from each other of a certain standard. So then, like, that kind of spoils the surprise, doesn't it? Which, yeah. But anyway, on to this drawing. Yeah, this is my first time ever rendering with, like, the blend tool, so, like, it's not good. But, you know, it works. It was an emergency and I had to do something about it. Yeah. And in all my rambling, I forgot to say who this was by. This is by Ginger Doodles, but like the E in ginger is a 3. Like, you know what? We like putting numbers in letters and letters in numbers and names and all that. Anyway, Spear of Justice was the right music choice. Yeah, I almost listed the file for this one as not Undyne, so do with that information what you will. Alright, this seems as good a time as ever to mention that I got all of these characters on the website called Unveil, same as last time. And if you want to have a thing drawn, your best chance is to follow me on that and go on the page I made for that and comment on it, because I occasionally do take stuff from there. Like this lovely drawing behind me. I did that one from the page. I did all the ones from the last episode from the page. This episode was mainly me gallivanting, though, I will say that. So, yeah. Little segment over. Roll the next one. Probably gonna have a lot of chop pronouns in that, but off you go. Right, so I did this one for a raffle. I can't remember what the prize was, or even if I actually looked at what the prize was. I just kind of entered it because it said if you draw something, you get more tickets. So yeah, I did that. So yeah. They have cat ears. I don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, this is also Delulu by Soft Muffin. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Idiot I am. Yeah, I am like one of the few people that's just never done cat ears on a human body before. Like, yeah, that's like such a common thing people do, but I just didn't do it. The only reason I know how to draw cat ears is because I was in the Yokai Watch fandom. Back when that existed. But yeah, this one took a while. But I mean, I'm happy with how it turned out. Right, there you go. This is it. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this one, but I do quite like that I actually incorporated the background into the image itself. You know, or as most people say, I've put the foreground in, and the characters interacting with it. That's quite cool. Anyway, I chose Mad Mimi as this one because it seemed fitting. Because, like, cats and that. Yeah. Right, so this is Anne by Draco Malfoy. I feel like I recognize that name from somewhere, but I have no idea. Anyway, they have a lot of cool characters on their page, such as Harry Potter and Voldemort. And I'm starting to think that this person might be a fan of Harry Potter. Yeah, maybe. Just a little bit. I've read the first book, I'll say that. I've seen all the films, and I really don't know why people like Draco Malfoy. Maybe it's just like something I didn't notice. Maybe it's something in the books. As I say, I only read the first one. I don't own the second one. I own like the rest of the series, just not the second one, so I couldn't finish the series. Could go out and buy it, but like there were other things in the shop at the time and I wanted them. So yeah. I got a nice pose with this one, I think. I'm trying to be more interesting with the poses, which is why I take so long when I draw things. Majority of the time I just spent thinking, what am I going to draw them doing? I actually don't know. So yeah, I drew them outside with the moon, and of course I had to go AFK, so I didn't stop the recording. No, I just went. Yeah, that's gonna be horrible in the video. I might just edit that part out, honestly. Yeah. So then, I had to fix some things because apparently I can't draw, and there's very long hair. We do a lot of that. I had to decide the colours for this one for myself because I actually didn't know what the colours were because it was a black and white image. It's not often you actually see that, like people just drawing like sketches traditionally and having that as the main page. I quite like it, but yeah. It's something you don't see very often. I think I drew the mouth a bit too small because you can't really make it out in the final image. And yeah, for once I'm using the lasso brush and the bucket tool to be shading. I never do that, but like for some reason it worked on this one and it actually went well. And I never draw pupils in the eyes. Why did I do so much in this drawing that I just never normally do? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, this is the finished one. I don't do very many fandom OCs now that I think about it. Like, yeah, especially for like bigger ones like Harry Potter. But yeah, this is a nice change. I do like it. Anyway, I chose Field of Hopes and Dreams for the music because, I mean, why wouldn't I? That's like, I don't know. It felt fitting, so I went with it. And that's 4 and a still image, which is all the ones that I did. So I didn't think I was going to get this recording out for like another week. But I found time when I had the place to myself and I could make as much noise as I want. So I did that. Anyway, once again I have bloopers and more than one blooper this time. And it's not just me mispronouncing somebody's name. I should really give another go at pronouncing that name. That'd be really funny, but like, I should just do a whole hour-long thing where I just try to pronounce one name. They gave me a guide on how to pronounce it as well. I have no excuse. Alright, yeah, here's the bloopers now. Right, hello cat. Do you want to be in this? I need to legally ask for your permission to be recorded, else I can't upload this to YouTube, so do you comply with this? He headbutted my hand, that means yes. Right, and we go again. Whoop-de-doo, it's a good thing that's getting deleted. I'm gonna watch over the speed pick now, so I can do my little commentary. Right, so this is The Sky Goddess by The Umbrella Child. The Umbrella Child, yep, that one. Specifically them. Oh no! Right, here we go again. I'm gonna actually put it back to where it was, okay. Right. This is The Umbrella Child by...